Struggling with English learning? Hi, I've been struggling with verb tenses lately. I never know which one to use in different situations.
That's a common challenge for English learners. Verb tenses can be tricky, but once you understand their usage, it becomes easier. For example, the present simple tense is used for habits and routines, while the present continuous tense is used for actions happening at the moment.
That makes sense. I think I need more practice with them.
Practice is key. Speaking and writing in English regularly will help you become more comfortable with verb tenses.
I also have trouble with a subject verb agreement. Sometimes I get confused about whether to use a singular or plural verb.
Subject-verb agreement can be confusing, especially when dealing with compound subjects or indefinite pronouns. Remember that the verb should agree with the subject in number. If the subject is singular, the verb should be singular, and if the subject is plural, the verb should be plural.
Got it. I'll pay more attention to that in my writing.
Great. Another important aspect of English grammar is the use of articles a, an, and the. Do you have any questions about their usage?
Yes, sometimes I'm not sure when to use a or an before a noun.
A is used before words that begin with a consonant sound, while an is used before words that begin with a vowel sound. It's all about the sound, not the actual letter.
That's helpful to know. I'll keep that in mind.
Prepositions also important in English. They show the relationship between words in a sentence. Do you struggle with prepositions?
Yes, I often mix up prepositions like in, on, and at.
It's common to confuse prepositions, but they each have specific uses. In is used for enclosed spaces, on is used for surfaces, and at is used for specific locations or points in time.
I see. I'll try to practice using them correctly.
Good idea. Lastly, let's talk about sentence structure and word order. In English, the basic word order is subject, verb, object, SVO. However, there are variations depending on the type of sentence.
I struggle with forming questions and using the correct word order.
Forming questions involves inverting the subject and verb. It's important to remember to add questions words like who, what, where, when, why, and how at the beginning of the sentence.
Thank you for explaining that. I'll work on forming questions more effectively.
Of course, lastly, punctuation rules are essential for clear communication in English. Using commas, periods, question marks, and exclamation points correctly can make a big difference in your writing.
I sometimes forget to use punctuation marks in my writing.
It's important to remember that punctuation helps convey meaning and clarify your thoughts. Practice using punctuation in your writing to improve your overall communication skills.
Thank you for all the helpful tips. I feel more confident about tackling these grammar topics now.
You're welcome. Remember that learning a language takes time and practice. Keep working on these areas and you'll continue to improve. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comment.